Cigar Nation, welcome to another episode of Cigars and Cocktails. I'm Lee.
I'm Diane.
If you're watching on YouTube, if you could click the subscribe button down there and give us a like, we'd much appreciate it, and leave a comment if there's anything you want to know, anything you want us to review, anything like that. And if you're watching this on Facebook, give us a like, make a comment if there's something you like, something you don't like, if there's something you want us to review, and share it with a friend. We're also on Instagram, and it's Cigar Cocktail, all one word. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, we're there now also.
Yeah.
We got quite a few things in this episode that we want to go over. The first thing, my lovely wife is going to go over the anatomy of a cigar.
Real quick, just the basic anatomy of a cigar. So we have, on the end, we have the cap, and we have the head here, the body, of course. The end is the foot, the very end is the tuck, which is what you would light. And how this is constructed is you have fillers on the inside, and that's wrapped with a binder, and then the binder is wrapped with this beautiful wrapper.
That's a nice wrapper.
Yeah, this is a beautiful wrapper. The wrappers are kind of the pretty part of the cigar. So the binder holds everything together, just like the name says. Fillers are just what they say, it's what it's filled with. There's long and short fillers. We'll go over that another day, but that's the basic anatomy of a cigar for today.
And the picture that I'm going to show you is courtesy of the Man Co. We searched for pics just so you had an idea if you could see it. I know it's hard to see when she's holding it. Well, thank you for that. That was nice. I mean, can I smell that?
Yeah, it's a nice cigar.
Okay,
We'll go over that.
We'll get to the review of that later, but it smells like cow manure, which is a good thing, and she'll explain why. We also went to Siesta Key Distillery.
We had another field trip.
Yeah, it was great. It was fun.
It was really nice.
And there was a lot of stuff that they covered while we were there.
Speaking of.
Yeah, we're actually drinking one of their rums that I'll let my wife go over. It's
their
Siesta Key
spiced
rum.
It's the Distiller's Reserve. It's a special blend. They make it once a year. It's available at the end of September every year. They only make so many bottles of it. It's spiced. It's with their proprietary spices, honey, and Florida sugar cane. It is it's very smooth. It's very bold, but it's very smooth. It was very nice to drink with the cigar.
Yeah, it has that. There's an aftertaste that it has that. It's like that. It's like a molasses. It tastes like molasses, and that's what it is, right?
Part of the distilling process is molasses. Sugar turned into
And you can actually taste that. Like you taste the spice when you first drink it, and then
it mellows out.
And then it mellows out, and then you can taste that sweetness. And I thought it tasted like fruit at first, and she's like, no, it's the molasses.
Yeah, I mix it with some Dr. Pepper. It actually mix really well together.
Mine is mixed with, of course, again, Coke Zero. That's my go-to. But there was a lot of stuff that they covered in there, and obviously I didn't pay that much attention because I was the one videoing everything and trying to take pictures. She was here to take all the notes because she's the smart, pretty one. So was there anything that stood out about the processes when we were there that you thought was kind of neat?
Well, I think that if you go and take the tour, it's very informative. They go through how all the vats work, how one is water, how one is mash, how one is, all the other stuff they put together. They talk about how it distills. It was very educational, very interesting. They bottle it all there. There's one guy there. One of his only jobs is literally to write the batch number on every bottle. Is handwritten on the label. This is number 6 out of this batch, and I think that's really cool that they have that there. They're a local company, and their stuff's sold all over the place. It's just, I think, all across the country. I think it's fantastic.
And they've won a lot of awards.
They have.
Which I think is really cool. And obviously it was, we want to promote these folks just because it's local, and it's, and we should do that.
And we really like their rum.
Yeah, we do a lot.
It's really good. We kind of went over it before. You've seen a couple of the reviews. They have spiced rum. They have coffee flavored rum. They have toasted coconut rum. They have a silver rum, which is white. They have this one, which is spiced. It's Distiller's Reserve. They have a gold, I think, also.
Never tried the gold, but
haven't tried the gold yet.
I would love to try the gold.
And they make crazy enough. They have ice cream.
Oh,
they have.
Yes,
we didn't get any of that. We had to do errands afterwards. Yeah, they have ice cream there too. That was really good. I'm gonna try to get some because they have Cafe con Leche, which I think is going to be really good because we've had a request to review a cigar. That's the Drew's con leche, Cafe con Leche, which we're working on getting. So I think that would be really cool to make a little ice cream drink for that. I think that would be really great.
I know we keep drinking this kind of rum. I know she pairs, this is my go-to, obviously, and I think on like three of the episodes, I'm drinking the same thing. But
yeah.
She's going to try some other cocktails as we go, and I'm going to try her cigars other than my little cigarellos.
but that's okay. He's coming along nicely.
I'm expanding.
He is expanding.
And not this way.
Well, we might be doing that too, but
Yeah, that's true.
that's what the caffeine-free Coke Zero is for.
There you go.
Calories down, people.
Well, let's let them take a look at a field trip.
Okay.
All right. It was really cool.
Cheers. Yeah.
I had something that I reviewed. It's called a windlass ashtray. And
It's very pretty.
it's very pretty. And it's very ornate. It's got an eagle on the front of it. And
It's green.
When you go, it's green. It's got
My
some
favorite
sparkles
color.
in it. And I found this on Amazon.
That looks like a brass or a copper.
Yeah, it's got like a copper finish to it, and it's very ornate. It's got a rose around each side, and what I found with this one was, and I was hoping it would be a little bigger. I got this on Amazon, and I think it was about $15. I can't remember. It does what it
cool.
says. It does what it says, and it opens up, which you'll see the pictures of. And you basically drop your ashes in there. What I was hoping that it would be bigger than what it actually was, but
That's so cool.
But again, I smoked a little cigarillo, so
It'll work. perfect for
ladies, you'll
yours.
really like this with your cigarillos.
No, they're smoking cigars like mine.
Oh, that's true. So you're breaking the glass ceiling.
So, you want me to talk about my cigar?
Well, I'm not finishing my
Oh, I'm so
ashtray.
sorry.
What's up? You cut
I'm
me
so
off.
sorry.
This is my segment. Back off. Anyway, that's it. You had a cigar. This was actually a request that we got. We were asked to review more Maduros.
Maduro.
More Maduro cigars. So why don't you tell us about the cigar that you reviewed?
So the cigar I reviewed is a Rocky Patel sun-grown Maduro. This was a fantastic cigar. It's on the high-profile side, bold, very smooth. I found this a very, very good smoke.
Now, can I stop you for a second? Was that considered a full body?
Yes,
Okay.
full-bodied, like 5 on the profile instead of 1. It was right up there. It was really good.
And just for me, I mean, maybe for anyone else that's a novice like me, when they say full body, does it mean it's always bold, or does it surprise you sometimes?
Sometimes they can surprise you. Sometimes the notes in a cigar can change. It might start out really bold and end really bold and mellow out in the middle a little bit. Sometimes it's bold all the way through. I think it's on your personal taste, really, because just like everybody tastes different. You could taste a rum and find different tastes than I can taste. So it just depends on your flavor palette, really, because I find that this for me was more, I found bittersweet chocolate taste, an earth taste more than it says it has a nutty note to it. I didn't taste the nutty note. I tasted more of the earth and the bittersweet chocolate. What about you? When you were at least smelling it.
I didn't smoke it.
Smell it.
Oh,
when I
well-
was smoking it.
Oh no, it did smell good when you were smoking.
Yeah.
It smells good. But this is what I learned. This is what I was going to get her to talk about. Was I've learned that with some of the nicer cigars, that if they smell a little bit like cow manure, they're actually good cigars. I didn't know that for the longest time. So now every time we go into humidor at a store, I'm like,
See, and I don't
it's
smell.
cow manure.
I don't smell that at all. That's the weird thing. But
you
my
have trouble
sniffer
with your
doesn't.
sinuses.
Yeah,
I
my sniffer doesn't
can
smell
smell
always
better.
right. But I love the smell of these. Oh, I do smell in winter. So I lied. Sorry. But I think they smell good. When
She
you,
can smell.
I can smell. I don't smell, but I
She
can
smells
smell.
me.
This was a really good cigar. It has an oily Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, this beautiful wrapper you see, like we talked about earlier, wrapper, binders, fillers. The binder on this is a dual binder, and it has Nicaraguan long fillers.
Mean exactly what it says.
Yep,
dual binder?
dual binders. So the oily means that it's kind of got a little sheen to it. I mean, it's matte, but it's got a little sheen. It has the Nicaraguan lung fillers. I've become a really big Nicaraguan filler cigar aficionado. As in general, I find that I really am drawn to those. So trying to go outside of my box when I go into the humidors, I grab like the things I usually smoke, and for you guys, I want to make sure I get the broad spectrum. So I'm trying to get some more lighter cigars to show you guys the full spectrum, so that I can learn and teach you and go.
And I'm going to try some of these cigars in the future.
Yes, he is. When I was smoking this one, he was like, wow, that smells really good. And so, he'll get to probably smoke this one tonight because I've already smoked one, so he'll get this one. So, yay. So this is a really good cigar. I found that it paired really well with this rum. The notes in the cigar can be brought out by what you're drinking as well. You might be able to drink a whiskey with that, and it brings out different flavors in the cigar, or brings out different flavors in the whiskey. With this, it's just really smooth. It was really good.
And is this what they call correct me if I'm wrong, is this a box cut?
It's a box press.
Box press, okay.
So you'll notice it's kind of square, as opposed to being
flat
perfectly
on top,
round.
Flat on one side, flat on the other side. Okay.
It's called a box press. It is really literally just that. Instead of being hand rolled, it's box pressed. Imagine like turning it into a box and pressing it instead. It's shaped different. It's just how it's made.
Oh, and we'll go over that another time too, because there's like, and I didn't know this, there's shapes. There's like, how many shapes? There's 12 or 14 or?
There's basic shapes, and then they kind of get down into a little minutia of it.
Like torpedo and
there's a Pantella, Churchill,
we'll
there's sizes and shapes.
Episode,
we'll do that another, that's a whole thing on its own. But, this was a really good cigar. You'll really like it. It's a Rocky Patel Sun-Grown Maduro. And if you're a band, I don't buy cigars just because the bands are pretty, but this band is really pretty. And
it's cool looking.
It is really pretty. It's a really pretty band. I like to keep them. So,
well, thank you very much, and you look very lovely.
Thank you, as do you in your nice shirt this evening.
Thank you. I dressed up nice for this occasion.
Just for me.
Just for her. She's right.
Just for me.
And for you too. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button wherever it may be, and give us a like. And if you're watching on Facebook,
like and share.
Share it. And again, we're on Instagram now. Cigar Cocktail.
One word.
One word, all lowercase.
And remember, if you have anything you want us to pair alcohol-wise or try cigar-wise, let us know. We did have a request on some pineapple rum, which we do have now, and we're going another rum. Imagine that. We'll see what we have next time. We might skip a rum and do something in between. We'll that up.
And make give us a comment. Let us know, because that's what's kind of keeping us going. I mean, obviously we're not getting paid to do this. This is just fun for us.
If you like what we're doing, let us know. If you think we're fun and or funny, either one.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and you want to lead us out?
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Thank you.